Caitlin Bea and welcome back to my channel. I have just been in the mood to try some new makeup. So this morning I went to my Instagram stories and I was like, okay, listen, I need your guys' recommendations when it comes to everything drugstore because I am in the mood to just ball out at the drugstore today, come back and just do a full face first impressions and makeup tutorial using all of your favorite drugstore products. So I just went to the drugstore and I put all of your favorite products right here in this little basket. This is the finished makeup look. It's super glowy and fresh. So many new favorites that I'm going to be using on a regular basis now, especially for summer. But if you like this video and want me to do more drugstore videos, I am definitely down. Give this video a thumbs up if you are, into that. And let's get on with the tutorial. We are getting started. You guys, I am so excited to try all of this makeup. Like I've been this excited in so long because I never try new makeup like this. And then I immediately remembered why when I went to the checkout and all of this drugstore makeup was $100. Why is makeup so expensive? Please let me know. I honestly am so out of the loop and like out of the makeup world and like new launches and stuff like I used to when I first started. I want to do like a very glowy, summery look today. So I got so many goodies that are just super glowy. It seems like you guys like that as well. The first product is the L'Oreal Lumi Glow Amore Glow Boosting Drops in 508 golden hour. I just realized that this was already like opened, so if I die, it's all your fault. I've never tried this, but I have been using so many other glowy products lately just on my skin, mixing into my foundations and applying it like I am gonna apply this one, which is just straight on my face. I don't know how much to apply, but we're just gonna roll with it. But it just makes your skin look so glowy and fresh. If you're someone like me who does not get tan very easily at all, this is a great option for us. And even if you do, it just looks, well, this is my first time trying this one, but glow drops in general just make your skin look so good. Okay, it blends really easily. Nothing's like piling up, so love that. I feel like that gave me like a nice little bit of color. By the way, as a little disclaimer, my spray tan, I got one a week ago and she is coming off. My arms and everything, like half of my body has spray tan on it. My face definitely doesn't really have much on anymore except for like my neck is super splotchy. So finding a foundation color was very difficult today because I didn't know what to match it to. Everything, I have like a million colors going on with my face right now. So we're just gonna like hope it works, and if not, like, I'm loving those glow drops. By the way though, these were like $15, which I feel like pretty expensive. Like I was like, oh, I should put some on my neck though because this is embarrassing. Who do I think I am? Why do I think I can go in public like that? Ooh, that helped so much. This is like the cutest angle I've ever filmed at. Hello, L'Oreal coming in clutch. By far, the most recommended foundation from you guys from my Instagram story poll was the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I've never tried this foundation. I've never tried, I don't even think any L'Oreal foundation. I had no idea there were so many different types of Infallible. There was like a glowy one, a fresh wear, a regular. So I had to contact my L'Oreal expert, aka Katie Bellotti, and she recommended the fresh wear. She said she loves this one and she's been wearing it all day. It looks amazing all day long and it's like waterproof. So I have very high hopes for this. It must be a favorite right now because almost all the shades were sold out. So I had very limited shades to pick from, but I ended up going with 480 Radiant Sand. So hopefully we can make this one work. It's more yellow toned, which I do prefer in my foundation. So I'm gonna first apply this with my hands, which I've been doing lately just to warm it up and make it look a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to use my beauty blender or my Artis brush just to kind of blend her out a little bit. Like I have no idea if this is full coverage. Kind of smells like sunscreen, like my hand sanitizer. I don't know if that probably does not sound appetizing, but okay, that's very so dark for my skin. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna work with this. It's actually a lot thicker than I thought that was gonna be. So I look like I just wore sunglasses. Like Oh my gosh, this is so dark, but I did not have much to pick from, okay? So don't judge me. Desperately need to blend this out with my beauty blender. ASAP Rocky. Okay, oh, no, that is not a look. Okay, we need to fix that. I just remembered that I have this little mirror right here. I guess I should look in the mirror instead of my monitor because I cannot see anything. Oh my God, this looks horrible. Okay, not the foundation's fault, but oh my God, Caitlin, are you kidding? Okay, I need to fix that ASAP. I'm finding it's a little bit hard to blend in. Like it sinks in really fast on my skin at least. This line is so bad. Oh my goodness. Clearly she's an oxidizer. Note to self, don't get a foundation if they only have a couple shades and they clearly do not have your shade. I was really hoping that this would blend with my spray tan, but she's clearly oxidizing already. She's even getting darker, I feel like, by the minute. This reminds me of the one time I got a spray tan right before I had a 4-hour class, and I was just wondering the whole time if anyone could tell that I was getting progressively darker throughout the class, because from when I walked in and when I left my class, I was two different, completely different shades. Despite the wrong foundation color, hopefully we can salvage this look and keep her moving. The next product I had you guys recommend me was a concealer, and unfortunately the one that you guys all requested, which was the L'Oreal, the one that was supposed to be like the Shape Tape, I think it's the Infallible one, they only had like 2 shades. I couldn't use either of those colors, so I went with the second most recommended concealer, which was the Maybelline Age Rewind, which is the one that I actually already have and use and love. So we're on the same page. So I'm just gonna apply this underneath my eyeballs. Hopefully add some, you know, dimension to my orange face. That would be nice. Lately, I'll also just add this right onto my eyeballs so that I don't even have to apply a primer, which is just nice because, you know, it's one less thing to do. Gonna blend that out with the beauty blender. Sorry, I didn't want to buy all new brushes and stuff for this video because I just didn't even know where to begin with that. So maybe I can do that in the future, but for now, I'm just gonna use what I have on hand. Again, for contour, you guys were recommending the concealer, the Infallible, just like in a darker shade. The other one you recommended, I could not find. There were so many products that you guys recommended that were like completely sold out, at least at my Ulta. So I'm just gonna use the one that I have on hand. I think this is Drugstore, hopefully. If not, I mean, there's so many products like this, but this is the Nude Sticks Nudies Tinted Blur Stick. And this is in the shade Deep. They sent me all of the tinted blur sticks quite a while ago, and I've literally gone through almost every single color because I'll just go through the lightest contour shade and then the next darkest and then the next darkest. So now I'm on to the deep shade, but if I use a little bit of this, it's nothing too crazy. Honestly though, I've been taking the Tati Scott Barnes technique of doing this underneath my makeup lately, and it looks so good, like so much better than applying it over. But I wanted to apply this over my foundation in this look because I wasn't sure how it was gonna look underneath those glow drops that I used earlier, and I just wanted everything to have like a fair shot, you know what I mean? I'm done. Sometimes Alex will come into my bathroom when I'm like, have this face on, and he's just so, bless his soul, he's just so confused. I'm just gonna blend that in with my Artiste brush. I feel like I'm brushing my teeth. I'm just like brushing my jawline. Switch over to my beauty blender for this part. Had to change the battery pack, but now I'm just applying a translucent loose powder on my concealer. I'm just using one that I had. This is the Cover FX one, just because your girl has too many setting powders at home to like justify buying a new one. We're just being so resourceful, just on the areas where I get oily. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to apply like too much powder because my skin is very dry. So besides like my T-zone area, I just don't even want to futz with it because it will get so cakey throughout the day that it is just Not a cute look for me. Now onto the bronzer. When I was in the aisle picking this up, I didn't realize there were so many shades of this bronzer, so it was like a little overwhelming for me. I overheard a group of like 6 girls talk about, oh, what bronzer do you want? And they were like, oh my God, you have to get the butter bronzer. And that's the exact one that you guys recommended. Like over any other bronzer, you guys were by far loving the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I've never heard of this, but during that moment today when I was in the aisle picking out my butter bronzer, overhearing a group of 6 other people trying to also find their butter bronzer, I felt like I was just like a part of something like really special. How you must have felt watching Game of Thrones, you know, just a part of something bigger than us, you know. At least that's what I feel like it must have been like, but I digress. I got the shade 6676. Oh my gosh, this smells like I had no idea this had a scent to it. Hello. Oh, this is bringing me back. I feel like I'm in Florida. I'm a kid. I'm putting on my tropical sunscreen, laying on the sand, getting sand in places I didn't want to get sand. Yep, this smells like a pina colada or something. Maru butter. I haven't bought a bronzer in so long. I usually just use like a contour powder or something, but I'm very excited about this one. So I'm just going to put this in like a yes. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is nice. Okay, loving this bronzer. It smells fantastic. The color is really nice too. There are darker shades and lighter shades. I think I got kind of in between, or maybe I got the lightest shade. Definitely a good move with this foundation, but I feel like this contour definitely is better underneath foundation, or it's just not really working super well with this foundation because it's kind of like pilling. I don't know if you can see that. There's some areas right here where it's like kind of like it's just not taking. Wanted to point that out, that there's some like issues, but like I'm aware. But oh my gosh, I love that bronzer. So great choice, guys. The blush you guys also recommended to me was the Physicians Formula, so the same one as the bronzer, but apparently they also make a blush and a highlighter. But this is definitely one of the top blushes you guys recommended to me, so I picked this one up. This is the Butter Blush in Natural Glow. They had a couple that looked so pretty, but I ended up just picking this one because it was kind of peachy toned. This one has the same scent. Ooh, okay. In the store, I thought this was definitely gonna be more pink and peachy toned, but when I take this off, I feel like it almost just looks like a highlighter, and I feel like on my cheeks, it's not looking like super pigmented. It almost just looks like a highlighter, but I mean, I love that. I think it's really pretty, but honestly though, I'd probably just use this as a highlighter. I am so excited to try your favorite highlighter. You guys were obsessed with 2. There was a Milani one and the Wet n Wild one. The Milani one was sold out, so I ended up picking up the Wet n Wild. So this is in Golden Flower Crown. This looks so, oh my gosh, just looking at it, it looks so buttery and like pigmented. I'm really hoping that this translates because this would be such a pretty summer highlight. Oh my gosh. So we are going to dig right in with my highlighter brush. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, we love this. I feel so glowy. Oh yeah. You have the best Rex. Like I am loving this highlighter. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my nose right here, on the tip of my nose, but nothing like too crazy where I'm like, hello Rudolph, is that you? The blush definitely was a little bit too light for me. Like it looks like a highlighter, which is not a bad thing at all. I think it's so pretty, but if you're looking for more of like a pigmented blush, I would definitely go for the darker shades. But she may look good on me when I have a lighter foundation on too. I'm not really sure. I kind of have to test that out. Moving on to the brows, I didn't get any pencils or anything. I just picked up this one, which I was very intrigued about. Never even heard of this brand before, so news to me. This one's called Essence. This reminded me a lot of the Benefit one that I've been using for so long, and also the Beauty Counter one. This one's supposed to have like the fibers that like volumize your lashes and stuff. So I had to pick this one up, and also you guys, this one was like $1 or $2, so it was so affordable. Definitely a lot cheaper than the L'Oreal one, which was the second most requested one. Hopefully this one works out. I got the shade 03 Soft Brownie Brows. Oh, okay, so the brush is not the same at all of the ones that I'm used to, but this is what the tip looks like. I'm just gonna brush this up. Okay, this is definitely the right shade. I'm so glad I ended up getting this one. I almost went with the darker one and I switched it last minute, so thank goodness. This like matches my brows perfectly. Ooh, I like this. What the heck? I like this a lot. Before side, after side. I love this. It's a little bit light, but I feel like it goes really well with my hair color, especially like right here in my face framing. This shit's good. I feel like it looks really natural and really pretty for the summer, especially if you're just like wanting to do something really quickly, run out the door. And even just doing this side really quickly, like just one round through, like it already looks so much more full and voluminous than this side does. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more right here to my brows just because they get a little bit sparse. Guys, that looks so good. This was $2. This is $2. It definitely fills them in really well. Now onto my eyeballs. I'm going to be using the Morphe palette. Okay, I've never tried a single product from Morphe in my entire life, but this was like $14, which was around the same as a lot of the other drugstore products, like the eyeshadow palettes and stuff. So I was like, okay, let's try it out because everybody's so obsessed. I decided to go with the, which one is this? Bronzed Babe, because I'm a bronzed babe. Definitely something I would go for on a regular basis because I love the glowiness lately. I love the bronzy look. I'm gonna start with Hang 10. This one right here, it's like the lightest of the browns. I like the size of this though. It's really nice for traveling. She's bunching up a little bit, I think because I didn't use a primer, but nothing a little blend can't fix, right? I mean, that's pretty pigmented. I only did like a little bit on my brush and she is going a long way, so did not expect that. I like this side better. It's like more subdued. But now I gotta make it match this one. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. 5 o'clock somewhere. Is it 5 o'clock? It's 5:03. Okay, I was correct. Correcte mundo, I was. All right, it's already 5. I like how I'm doing my makeup at 5 o'clock, not doing anything. Like I'm not planning on going anywhere. In fact, I am planning on going to a workout class after this. And we're like, I'm just taking this all off my face. But like, I don't want to take it all off. Girl, look at that highlight. Moving along. Okay, I'm gonna do Sunny's. This one right here, because she is poppin' and she is pretty and I need something glowy on my lids. And this looks like the move, okay? She is the move. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Okay, loving that, loving Sunny's. This is pretty. I gotta admit, I've been sleeping on Morphe. Gonna blend it a little bit more. Just gonna add a little bit of that crease color underneath my lower lash. And then I'm also going to go back with that highlighter that I had and I'm just gonna put some on the inner corner of my eye. Lately, I just have not been wearing nearly as much liquid liner as I normally do. Like that was just my go-to no matter what I'm doing, even if it's casual during the daytime. I always am wearing my liquid liner, my winged liner. But lately, for some reason, I don't know what happened, you guys. I've just been opting for mascara and like a glowy look and just calling it done. So I don't know, who am I lately? Like I don't know either. But I am going to be using my tried and true Covergirl Lashblast Volume. You guys were all over the board with mascara recommendations, but a lot of you did still recommend this one. And this is just my tried and true. You guys have known this if you watched my videos for years since I was a little fetus starting YouTube. I was wearing this and I just love her so much. I have been actually branching out with my mascaras a little bit. I really love the Aveda one. That one's been really, really good. But that one is not drugstore, so going back with the Lash Blast. I'm going to do the bottom lashes in a little bit once this kind of dries a little bit, because for some reason I just like get all over the place and it just gets smudged under my eyes so easily. So I'm just gonna like hold off for just a couple minutes. We're gonna do my lips. I can't believe we have already made it to the end, you guys. We are finishing this off. Same brand as the brow gel that you guys recommended. A lot of you also recommended their lip pencil, and this is the soft contouring lip liner in Peachy Keen. I thought this looked really, really good with the gloss that you guys recommended, which again, you were all over the board with lip product recommendations. So if I do this video again in the future, I will just, you know, keep going down that list because you had so many great recommendations. But a lot of you were like, you know, anything by NYX is amazing. The butter gloss was a big hit. I've tried a lot of butter glosses in the past and loved them, but I've never tried this shade that a lot of you guys loved, which was Fortune Cookie. But a lot of you recommended, you know, like liquid lips, which I thought was going to be a little bit too much for this look because I wanted it to be very summery, glowy, glossy, you know, like go with the vibes. So that's why I ended up going with the Butter Gloss recommendation. So I'm first going to line my lips. Okay, I feel like this is not showing up, but also it's so light. So probably just like getting masked and camouflaged by this dark ass foundation. So probably my bad. Okay, I can actually kind of see her a little bit. She is very light and almost like a skin tone shade. So it's really good if you have very pigmented lip color and just kind of want to like camouflage that out a little bit before you put on a lipstick or just even a gloss, just to kind of like even everything out. So I'm actually not mad about this. Definitely a lot lighter than the color of the packaging, but what can you do? Now going in with the Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. Oh yes. Actually, on second thought, this looks very like too washed out to the point where it's like looking a little funky, like I'm like a little dead inside. So I'm going to find one of my favorite lipsticks from L'Oreal and then the Butter Gloss on top. I think that's gonna be the better move, so please hold. Just took off the gloss. I'm actually going to apply one of my favorites. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Shine in Glossy Fawn. Number 900, and I just love this color and I feel like it'll look so cute with this glowy glossy look. Let's have at it. Much better. Yes, 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 Sharon, we love this. You don't even need a gloss like with this because it's already glossy, but just for the sake of this, since I bought this today, I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Butter Gloss in the center. Go back and now apply my lower lash mascara. Much better. Okay, oh my gosh, we're done. Oh my god, we're done. I'm gonna zoom you out a little bit. All right, hey, that is it for the look. I am pleasantly surprised at how many good finds there were in this video. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because I feel like you guys are the experts here. Thank you guys for coming in clutch and recommending to me like the best products. There were so many good products in this video. I don't even think I could pick like a favorite. I am really loving these glow drops. I thought this was so fun and just looked so good on my skin just like alone, and I can definitely see myself wearing this a lot this summer if I'm running out the door and just like need to look a little bit more put together, look a little bit more alive. This is definitely the way to go. Loving this highlighter as well. This one is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be using a lot this summer, and also the bronzer and the blush just like looks so good. Like I feel like I am just so snatched. Loving the eyeshadow palette as well, but I think the one miss for me is definitely the foundation, and nothing on the foundation itself. I will keep wearing it throughout the rest of the day unless I go to a workout class, but I want to see how it actually like wears on my skin. But it definitely oxidized pretty quickly on my skin. Didn't know it was gonna be that dark. But if all goes well, me wearing this foundation for the rest of the day, and you know, I like the wear and how it like goes with my dry skin and everything, then I will definitely pick up a lighter shade. But I hope you guys liked this video and found some new drugstore products that you wanna check out. And also let me know in the comments below if there was any products that I used today that you recommended, or at least that you used. And if you want me to do another one of these drugstore, like full face drugstore makeup videos, definitely let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and letting me know in the comments below, because there's so many products out there and so many new launches all the time, and just, you know, your guys' favorites, you had so many. So I am definitely open to trying other looks and something a little bit different. But other than that, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah!